gotta flick the strap. That's not going anywhere. I can't remember what these are, but yeah, all of it. Yeah. Yeah, we are here. Welcome back. Good morning, good evening, good night. Whatever time it is you guys are watching this, I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having a pretty great day myself. I'm trying to stay hydrated. I hope you guys are as well. There's one thing that I definitely do is I keep a couple bottles of water in the truck. I keep extra hoodies and jackets and stuff like that. Because you never know. You never know if you're going to need it. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So there's a little gem for you. But it is very hot. And I don't know where you are, but I'm pretty sure it's really hot where you are. So stay hydrated. In this vlog, we'll be cleaning up the TSX motor. I have it pretty much prepped, but I will be prepping the rest with you. And yeah, shout out to Cube. You're correct. Content is content. And the average Joe may not know how to tape up his motor or her motor, nor clean it. So let's get to it. Let's go through a quick breakdown of how I mocked this up. The water pump and stuff is missing, so all I did was tape it up. Yes, we'll be just cleaning it with water, but we'll use chemicals as well, so I'd rather not shove chemicals into the motor. We won't be using this, so I'm not really worried about this portion. We'll just skim across it. But up here, we will be taking our time and probably just doing it at home. I don't want to risk shoving water down these cylinders. We don't have sensors, so I stuffed blue rag in it, plus taped over it. Covered up the cylinder, spark plug cylinders, because I don't want to end up having to blow the water out. So I stole these coil packs from Goku's motor. Taped this water neck, at least 3 layers each. And then I shoved blue rags in here just to help soak up the water, but we won't be spraying anywhere up here. We'll be mostly paying attention to the block, because that's all gunked up. Should be very easy to clean, but I'll get you guys on tripod. We'll tape this together and tape this together. Yes, I'll work around the camera. First off, let's tape right here. You'll want to start from the bottom and work the way to the top. And I'll show you why in a second. So we get a decent sized piece right here. They covered both. And then one layer isn't really strong enough. So you want to put the top one over the bottom. You might ask why. Well, if you put bottom over top and then the second layer decides to peel, you will have a passageway going towards the inside of your motor. So there's 2 layers. And we'll add a third one for safe measure. See how it's getting stronger? And then for the hell of it, I mean, it's just tape. We could buy more. We'll put one over that gap. So now whenever the water runs down, it won't have any passageway to get inside the motor. Same with this. We'll do one going across the bottom. As so. And then we'll rip one the size of a square. So probably about like this, and we'll make a diamond with it to cover that top port. And again, see, whenever the water runs down, make sure this sticks. But whenever the water runs down, it has no passageway to get in, because you'll be standing above the motor, pretty much spraying down for the most part. A few layers. This might be boring to some people, but it is good knowledge. It is definitely good knowledge. Do another diamond shape. And that should be pretty much good to go. I'll rip this corner off so it doesn't have any leverage. Let's get to the valve cover. Alright guys, so with this is very simple. You could do two ways. If you have a thin piece of tape, for instance, one that's probably the half of this, fold one top, bottom, pinch the sides. If you have excess, again, and then do a band around it. Or if yours is wide like mine, top, bottom, pinch the sides, fold it down, take a piece, rip it in half, and do a band around it. Since we have extra, might as well do a band again, and that's good to go. Alright guys, so I got the motor out of here, right behind Black Widow. We got two 17s, one on the transmission side, one on the post mount. Hand tying it first, then you can use your gun. Make sure you don't cross thread it, mess up the threads. Now we could lift it up and put it in the truck. Oh, I got stuck in a crack in the driveway. Got an old tire in the bed. There we go. Lift it a little higher. You don't need a tire. I just put it there so the motor doesn't move around so much. Because the K-series tend to sit up by themselves. And there we go. So what we'll be taking, of course, drinks. Well, drinks. Don't drink that. We got purple power, and then we got a putty knife. I'll show you what I'm using this for in a second whenever we get to a car wash. But let's get the rest of the way. It might be fun because I have a rubber mat in here. I hate the rubber mats, but it came with the truck, and then whenever you have motors in the back, it comes in handy. Helps out a lot. So let's get it more over here so I could hook it up to the side of the bed. Come on. Which way? Which way? Damn media blast everywhere. Shout out to D-Wix. You're an asshole. Slipping everywhere. That's good enough. We'll strap it down, get to a gas station or a car wash. You gotta flick the strap. That's not going anywhere. Motor's ready to go. Got our water, got our Sam's Cola. I had this in the freezer for probably like 10-15 minutes. Should be perfect. Should be perfect. So at the car wash, the reason why I have a putty knife is so we could just do this. So whenever you spray, it doesn't get anywhere near the ports. And then even over here, so it doesn't ruin the tape. Got our purple power. Once I skip the motor out, we'll let the purple power soak and then spray it off. Come on. With the spray bottle, this grill one is about like $1.88, so call it $2 and some change. I like it because the nozzle is really nice. It doesn't really break on you. Just make sure you label it so if you run out of purple power, you don't end up trying to fill it up with water, lemon, or anything whenever you grill and spray your food with something that had degreaser or acetone in it. But yeah, just, you see that nozzle? the mist. It also has a nice spray. I was talking all that hot shit. Now it's not. It doesn't. Where's my pressure at? Where's my pressure at? Come on. There we go. I was talking all that hot shit. I was talking all that hot shit. Now look what happened. And here also we have the. Don't worry about up here. We could clean that by hand. That's not very dirty. That's pretty clean, but I'll hit it also. But our goal, don't get water inside the ports and don't ruin the tape to where we get water in the motor. It's already dissolving a lot of this grease. We don't even need to use that much money. Because look at this. Oh, I apologize, I forgot to hit record. Another thing you could have brought was a brush, but I didn't feel like going to buy one. Yes, it's a little lazy, but it was pretty loose, so I didn't think I needed the brush. It's looking pretty good. So if yours has gunked up on there for a while, you could probably bring a toothbrush or a brush, but I'll hit this one more time, call it good, and then we'll clean the rest of the house. Alright guys, it's pretty clean. When I was spraying right here, I did rip some of this tape off, but good thing that it is a water port. But a lot cleaner than it was. It looks pretty good. The little crannies and stuff, nicks and crannies right here. We'll clean that whenever we get to the house. Of course up here as well. But I am soaked. Some of you guys may laugh, but the water feels great because how hot it is outside. Let's strap the motor back down and go back home. I haven't ate today. I stopped by Sonic, got a supersonic double cheeseburger. If you know, you know. Got some honey mustard, tater tots, and a Route 44 mango slush. So we'll get this on our motor stand, our engine stand. Like I said, man, it cleaned up pretty good. A lot easier than taking our time and, you know, just scrubbing it by hand. A lot of it came off from the degreaser and just washing it off. Alright guys, so I'm about to bolt this up to the engine stand. I didn't bolt it up last time because I couldn't find my 17mm bolts. But these are the ones that go to Goku's transmission. But since we're not using them, why not put them on this motor? Alright guys, so I found my bent extension and a socket we don't use. Gonna shove it right here. Put the socket on, tighten these down, and call it good. Alright guys, so we're bolted up to the stand. All these are tight. So I'll lower the engine hoist down and we'll move to our side of the garage with Tonka. Finally, inside our side of the garage, I had to actually go outside and then maneuver it this way because it would not fit through these steps. These back legs are actually pretty wide. But before we conclude this video, let's clean up this badge. So I have this little wire brush on my Milwaukee drill and it is all shined up. You can actually read it. But this will conclude this video. Thank you for watching. I won't take up any more of your time on this beautiful Sunday. But the motor's right there. I'll finish cleaning the valve cover and stuff off camera. You guys don't really need to see that. You guys get the gist of how to clean up your motor. That we'll do by hand. We'll take the degreaser, take a little brush, whatever, a rag. But yeah, this is how I clean my motors. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay blessed, stay slam, let's keep gunning, and I'll catch you guys next time.